what's up, Jacksonville? It's a celebration weekend. It's your favorite media mogul, Dan Hicken, ready to give you this week's rundown of all things Jacksonville sports. We start with the Jags, but we start with really one of the great moments in franchise history, one that we all should be proud of, one that we can all celebrate in. Our guy, Tony Boselli, into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Took some time, man. Six times, and Tony finally broke through, and a great moment. I'm so happy for the big guy, and I hope you are too. He means a lot to our city. He means a lot to our franchise. He means a lot to me. So I'm just thrilled that Tony and his family can finally celebrate being in the Hall of Fame. It's awesome and well-deserved. Let's not forget what an unbelievable football player he was. Let's not forget how he dominated the best in the game at the defensive end spot week after week, how he protected Brunell, how he beat up Bruce Smith in a playoff game, Jason Taylor on a Monday night, two other Hall of Famers. I could go down the list. The guy rarely gave up a sack. He was so good that if he gave up a sack, it was news. It was news. He never held. He never got called for holding penalties. He was, as Tom Coughlin told us when he drafted him, the cornerstone of our the cornerstone of the franchise is what he was. And he's been that way ever since, even after he's left the club. So anyway, congratulations to Tony. It's been a great week for the Jaguars. We're off-season champs again. I know it doesn't matter, but it does in this respect. We got Doug Peterson as a coach last Friday. Tony Boselli into the Pro Football Hall of Fame now. So great stuff there. Peterson, listen, I'm going to say this about the staff, because Dan, what do you think about the coaches? I don't know, but I know Peterson, and I like him. So I trust him. The one thing I will say is I like how he's brought in the quarterbacks. I mean, Trevor Lawrence is the most important thing in this franchise right now. And so he's got the guys around Trevor Lawrence to help him, guys who have played the position. I think that is hugely important. So that's my one observation. Other than that, I love Jim Bob Cooter because I like to say Jim Bob Cooter. And I think you like to say Jim Bob Cooter. All right. So there's that. Also, one other thing. Congrats to Leroy Butler, another friend of the program. Known Leroy since he was a high school kid over there at Lee High School, now Riverside, and I couldn't be happier for him either. What a great young man he was, and what a great story that he has from Lee to FSU to Green Bay to winning a Super Bowl to being a member of the all-decade 90s team. Great safety. And again, Jacksonville, do it up, baby. Harold Carmichael, the Bullet, Bob Hayes, Brian Dawkins, Leroy Butler, up in Folkestone, Champ Bailey, all Pro Football Hall of Famers. Think this area has talent? Oh, man. All right, a couple other things before we get out of here. Gator basketball did what they had to do, okay? They won all three games. They're not easy. They beat Missouri, had to beat Missouri. They beat Georgia. They got to 6-5 in the SEC. They got to find 3 more wins. They're not finding one this weekend against Kentucky. If they beat Kentucky, next week I'll eat these papers. I mean, it's just not, at Kentucky, ain't happening. But they're still on track to get to 9-9, and 9-9 is going to get them in, I'm pretty sure. So it'd be nice to knock off an Auburn or an Arkansas or Kentucky at home, but I don't think they're winning this weekend up there at Rupp. FSU Hoops is in the tank, and it's unfortunate, but it's just one of those years, injury years. Give Leonard a pass, it's fine. They'll be back next year. He's a great recruiter now. He had him in first place for a while. The injuries got him, and they're missing 3, 4, 5 guys, so that's been tough. High school hoops, I went to a high school hoop game the other night. I went to Providence Episcopal. Great game, great atmosphere. These high school basketball games are terrific, man. And the Jackson Tigers may be the best team in the area. They're a team that you definitely want to go check out. So I think they are 24-2 on the season. So shout out to James Collins and the Jackson Tigers basketball team. All right, I'm done. I've spoken enough today. Congrats to Boselli, congrats to Butler, congrats to everyone. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time on Jacksonville's Weekend in Sports.